So right off the top, we have overthinking, and we also have avoiding. Somebody's avoiding, but they're overthinking something. The truth was a bitter pill to swallow. So I feel like from this reading so far, somebody is not taking action and they are thinking about some information that has come to light, okay? Bad karma. They're not taking action because whatever information they received was pretty heavy. Pay attention to red flags. Okay, what else do we have? I don't show any emotion when people talk about you. So again, avoiding acknowledgement. What is this person going to do? They're not in the mood. They're not going to do anything. Somebody found something out about somebody. It's some information. And instead of letting it go and move on immediately, they're wondering what they should do with this information. Okay. What are they going to do? Somebody's really into music. Somebody expresses their thoughts through music. It's time for us to say goodbye. Whatever, definitely put a line between, like there's no going back, but it's almost like somebody moving on. Thank you, next. But it's not a clean split. Somebody knows something about somebody and they're like, do I drop this bomb and blow the whole thing up, or do I just move on gracefully? What they heard was enough to make them decide that they're not returning. But do they just quietly walk away? Do you just quietly walk away? We do have bad karma as the message that came out on the bottom of the deck. So let's find out here. Should the collective just walk away? Reunite someday? I'm feeling already that this is just the universe saying trust in the divine. Okay. I don't feel like you should do anything with this information that you have. Tell me more about the information that they have. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. It was pretty heavy, okay? And I really do think that this is something that you should just let go of completely. What else do we have here? On the bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords and the Death card. Okay, so with the 5 of Swords, this is drawing a line in the sand, okay? The fences are up. You need to create a boundary between you and them. And the Death card, transition, next chapter. You gotta let this go. Somebody's having a hard time letting something go. What's some advice for this collective? What do we have here? Some advice. Moves in silence. Again, keep your mouth shut. Keep this to yourself and just move on. I have a clear memory of that day, please. I'm sorry for not being truthful with you. And the truth was a bitter pill to swallow. Okay, so I think that you just need to move on. You can't trust the other situation. This has been popping up several times throughout this reading. And I do think even though it's hard, you need to detach for your own mental well-being, okay? If they cannot be accountable to you, be accountable to yourself and respect your boundaries that you put in place, that you will need to put in place, all right? It's the better choice. It's like you have 2 options here. Choose the good one, and that is respecting yourself. That is drama-free, okay? Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of somebody being outed. Somebody was outed as a copycat. Somebody's duplicitous behavior was revealed. There was a lot of suspicion. This person had the respect of so many people, probably even you. But there was a suspicion, and once you found out, it's like, really? That's why the truth was a bitter pill to swallow. But also, you know more about this because you've been collecting information along the way and just putting it in the back of your mind, not speaking anything about it. I feel like this person, now that their secret is out, they're gonna have a lot to contend with without you doing anything about it. So if you feel like you are harboring some information, free yourself, okay? You don't need to be in control. Just know that you were right about it all along. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of this connection. So they were keeping up a false image because the deeper they got, it was too hard to get out, okay? They didn't want anything to reveal, but the truth always comes to the surface, okay? And that's all I have for you.